also poet, Kgomotso, here she comes. Listen closely.
Firstly, let me just start by saying how honored and more importantly, humbled I am to be here. Yeah, it really is an honor to share the stage with the awesome acts that have graced it tonight. And to be prepared for such a wonderful audience, for such a wonderful organization as well. So, shout out to James, man. Shout out to James. Oi, oi. So this poem is called Why I Write, and it's basically inspired by why I write poetry and why I write literature of any kind. But mainly asks the question to everyone else: why do you do that which you do? Whatever it is that you do, whatever you like to call your passion, why is it that you do it? So I read over here. It's a relatively new piece, and I'm shaking. Well, not anymore actually, but anyways. So I read it over here. People often ask me why I write. Come up to me and ask me what gives me the precious right to write. I stand there awestruck that someone want to ask me that question, and I feel like a teacher because I finally get to teach you a lesson. But I stand there looking into their face, into their eyes, trying not to tell lies about the story behind my lines, trying to conjure up words so profound, so renowned, that it brings the deaf back to sound, the blind back to sight, and the dead back to life. But such profound and renowned words cannot be found. All I can say is I write for those that can't find a reason to live except my poetry, so they can read my lines, watch my signs, and find a reason to live. I write for the little girls all over the world, taught to research the world's definition of a woman. I write for the single mothers out there can know, does it take a man to raise a man, and that the answer to any question your child asks is yes, you can. I write so you can read. I write so the illiterate can learn to enunciate, articulate, and literate through my poetry. I write because I refuse to run. I write because I'm living proof of God's eternal truth. That the promise He's making, the blessing For me to see most monumental imperative is that by right,